Good morning, everybody. My name is Abby, and today we're going to be continuing our series of getting back into movement. We will be continuing on by going to the hamstrings today. We kind of started out on our first day with the hips and the shoulders, a little bit shoulders, mostly hips, and today we're going to be focusing in a little bit more on the hamstrings, but the whole body still. So go ahead and get your maps. I'm sorry, your maps. I'm still waking up. Your mats or your carpet, wherever you like to practice. Just make sure you got a lot of area around you, and we'll meet in the center. Take a minute to get settled in. You guys can't hear? Oh, thank you for saying that. How's that? Okay, thank you so much for saying that. That would not have been good. All right. I saw the hand raised too. Thanks, guys. Let's get into practice. Coming to an easy seat in your mat. If it's also a little chilly at your house today, you can keep your socks on for a while, and we are going to be standing a little bit. You can take them off anytime. You can take the time to do that at any point while we're practicing. If you want to keep them on to get started, or even if you want to grab your blanket while we're settling in and just kind of have it so that you're a little bit warmer. And then when you're ready, maybe just taking a minute to allow your eyes to fix on a point of the floor in front of you. Or maybe you allow them to come all the way to a close. Maybe allowing the shoulders to relax a little bit more away from the ears. Taking a deep breath in, allowing it to fill up the lungs all the way to the bottom. Feeling how your body moves with that inhale, and then letting it out slowly. Another deep breath in. And exhale, allowing your body to do whatever it needs to do to get all that air in and all that air out. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. And as you exhale out this time, just really think about dropping those shoulders. Just let them relax away. A few more of these deep breaths in the same way. See if you can make each inhale a little deeper and each exhale a little longer. And then when you're ready, with the next inhale, we're going to shrug our shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, allow them to fall away. Inhale, shrugging up. Exhale, dropping away. Inhaling up. Exhaling away. And just let them kind of sit where they are now. Maybe you just kind of move your shoulders around, right then left in a roll. Maybe you reverse it, left then right. Before settling into stillness. Taking a moment to notice if anything in the body feels different after those deep breaths. Noticing if anything has changed in the mind, in the body. Noticing if now your body wants to keep taking those big deep breaths. If you haven't arrived at your mat today with an intention, I'd like to offer one. And that is the idea of moving with compassion today. Just continuing on with this season that you might have of getting back into movement. But compassion is so incredible for us, whether we're in a season of getting back into movement or in other seasons. How can I hold this practice with an open hand? And meet my body where it is. Maybe you allow your eyes to gently begin to flutter open, or maybe they raise, allowing the light to come back in. Beautiful, you guys. We're going to take a nice big breath in with our hands this time, stretching our hands up to the ceiling, raising up. Exhale, release, allowing them to come down to the side. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Maybe opening your chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cactus arms. Beautiful. Thinking about drawing those elbows back towards the back of the room. Inhale, stretch up. With this next exhale, we're going to twist, painting our left hand behind us and the right hand on top of the left knee. Just take a moment and sit here. Allow each inhale to draw you up towards the ceiling, and each exhale to draw your gaze towards the back of the room. One more breath here. With your next exhale, unravel towards the front of the room. And with your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the other side. This time, left hand is coming to the right knee. And again, just allowing each inhale to draw you more up and each exhale to draw you deeper into the twist. Last breath. And with that next exhale, allow yourself to unwind. Beautiful. Coming gently onto our hands and knees in whatever way you'd like to. We're going to be coming into tabletop position. Maybe taking a moment just to get acclimated. Beautiful. And then once you're there, pushing back into child's pose. Wide knees to get a little into your hips, or knees together to get more into your upper back. While you're here, maybe you roll your forehead back and forth a little bit. Maybe you tend your fingers. One more breath here. With your next inhale, coming back to tabletop. Beautiful. We're going to do some cat-cows, wake up the spine. So with your next inhale, allow your back to drop, nose to tip up to the ceiling. And exhale, pushing it back and rounding. Inhale, tipping up. Exhale, rounding back. Go ahead and flow through 3 more of those at the pace of your own breath. See if you can get a little deeper into each one, but not forcing anything. And then settling back into stillness. From here, we're going to thread the needle. So we're going to lift our right hand up to the ceiling, opening up with a side twist. Beautiful. And then with the next exhale, bring that right hand through underneath your left armpit and allow it to rest on the floor along with your ear and the side of your face. Maybe your left hand stays planted in front of your forehead. Maybe you stretch it up towards the top of the mat. Maybe it comes around your back for a twist. Seeing what variation this side of your body needs today. Slowly beginning to unravel. Plant that left hand back in front of your nose, your forehead. And allow your next inhale to guide you back up with that arm opening up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Left hand raises up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through your right armpit. And on this side again, you have the option to leave that hand in front of your forehead, your face, or stretch it out. Or bring it behind you for a twist. Seeing what this side needs today. Beginning to bring that right hand back if it's moved. Bringing it back to the face, planting it on the mat. With the next inhale, we're going to unwind, twisting towards the ceiling. And release. Beautiful. Go ahead and make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath hips, and if you're still wearing socks, it's a good time to take them off. We're going to tip our toes underneath and prepare to push up to downward facing dog. And if downward facing dog isn't what your body needs today, then you can stay right here in tabletop, and you can be active in your tabletop, pushing down through the tops of your feet, because this is a beautiful place to be. And if your body's asking for downward facing dog, tucking those toes under, sending the hips up and back. Generous bend in the knees, maybe walking it out. Thinking about hinging from the hips, making a long line from your hands up to your hips. And then slowly walking the feet forward, or coming from tabletop to standing in your forward fold. Beautiful. Taking a minute, maybe you spread your toes, checking that they're hips width apart. And while you're here, just having that gentle bend in the knees. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Thinking about allowing your upper torso to fall over your thighs. Release the head, nod yes, shake it no. Checking in with your breath. Am I still breathing? Go ahead and plant that left hand on the floor in front of you. We're going to open up for a side twist. Allow your left leg to bend. Right hand sweeps up towards the sky. Exhale, release that hand back down. We're going to twist the other way. Right hand plants in front of the nose, left hand sweeps up. Exhale, release. One more breath in this forward fold. And with the next inhale, we're going to slowly rise. As slow as you can, thinking one vertebrae at a time, rolling up through the back. Arms can hang. And arriving in mountain pose. Beautiful, everyone. From here, taking a minute to check back in with that posture. Checking in with the ankles, knees, hips, shoulders. Hands can spread wide through the fingertips. And drawing the shoulder blades together a little bit as we look up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, release. With the next inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands. Go ahead and step your right foot back. We're coming into a wide-legged stance. Beautiful. Taking a minute just to check in. See if your feet can be turned out towards the long edge of the mat. They're lined up. And if it feels uncomfortable to have your feet turning out towards the edge, you can bring them in to be parallel and facing the mat. It just does different things in the hips. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, allow the arms to sweep down towards your feet as you come down into your forward fold. Maybe you take a minute to play with your feet here, shifting your weight into your hands. If you need blocks, this is a great time to use blocks underneath your hands, or you can tent them. But you can shift your weight into your heels and see where your feet need to be and how that changes where the sensation is in the legs. Breathing here, checking in with those shoulders, seeing if they can continue to drop away from the ears. Maybe you change the positioning of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to stand. All hands are going to come all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, stretching up. And with this next exhale, we're going to do cactus arms, but we're also going to do our victory squat. So taking a moment to check the alignment of your feet. If they were pointed straight ahead, go ahead and turn them out a little bit now for our squat. We want our knees to go in the same direction as our toes. And when you're ready, exhale, squat, and cactus arms. Beautiful, you guys. Inhale, rise up. We're gonna, with our next exhale, do one more squat. Exhale, squat. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Wide-legged forward fold, allow the hands to sweep down. Taking a moment to breathe here and soak up that beautiful sensation in the legs. Maybe you even walk your hands back towards the back of the mat behind you on the palms. Seeing how that changes it. Walk those hands back under your face if they've moved. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Turn your right foot towards the top of your mat. We're going to step towards the other side of the mat. Coming up to the top, the short edge of the mat. We're going to be finding our forward fold again. So when you're ready, inhaling, stretching up. Exhaling, cactus arms. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, diving down into your forward fold. Noticing if this forward fold feels any different from the first one today. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. And next we're going to begin to step our right foot behind us on the mat, gently lowering down that right knee. Beautiful. If this sensation ever feels too intense, you can definitely get a blanket underneath your knee or any kind of support or cushion you need. And then we're going to push our hips back, coming into half splits. Beautiful. Just giving the back, that hamstring a little extra love. Go ahead and bring that foot back underneath you in tabletop. We're going to switch out feet. Bring your right foot out in front of you for half splits. Beautiful. And release that knee back. Again, you can bring that foot around or through. Sending the hips back. Child's pose. And then with the next breath, coming up to tabletop. Beautiful. We're going to do tuck our toes under, one more downward facing dog. Exhale, sending the hips up and back. Walking out those feet. And this time we're going to lower the right knee, the left knee, and the right down to the ground. But the left knee is going to stay on the ground, and we're going to bring the right foot through again. This time into low lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, raising arms up. Exhale, twist open. Beautiful. And you can twist towards the open side. You can twist towards the back side. Today you get to pick. They both do different things. Exhale, release. Pushing back into our half splits again. Beautiful. Bring that foot back. Push back into child's pose. Maybe you rub your forehead on the ground here again. Inhale, rising up into your tabletop. This time we're going to leave the right knee and bring the left foot through. Coming in to our low lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, raising arms up. Exhale, twisting open. Beautiful. Exhale, sending the hips back. Hands can come down again to the mat or to those blocks. Beautiful, you guys. Go ahead and bring that left foot back and find your child's pose. Breathing here, checking in with the shoulders. In this position, we're going to do a variation of thread the needle. So staying in your child's pose, go ahead and sweep your right hand up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring it through underneath your left armpit. Beautiful. Inhale, sweeping the hand back up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. Plant your hand on the mat. 2 breaths here. Inhale, sweeping the left hand up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. And then exhale, scooping that left hand under the armpit. Inhale, sweeping that left arm back up towards the ceiling and unraveling. And exhale, release, pushing back into that child's pose again. Maybe rocking those hips. Maybe you switch it up and change how your knees are. If they were wide, bring them together. If they were together, seeing how it feels to walk them out a little wider. Two more breaths here. With your next inhale, slowly push back up. You can just push your hands back so that you're sitting up. We're going to work our way onto our back. You can come to either side. We're going to move into our cool down. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can walk yourself back. You can roll back, however you would like to get onto your back today. Beautiful. And then once you're here, go ahead and take in that whole body stretch. Stretching as far as you can. Next, we're going to curl up into a ball. Bring those knees to chest. Beautiful. Exhale and let it all out. Shoulders still dropping away from the ears. This time with our next inhale, we're going to stretch out through our toes and our fingertips again, but we're going to go wide. So inhale, stretching the arms and the feet wide like a star. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw everything in together. Rolling up into a ball. Inhale, stretching everything out. Pushing through fingertips and toes. Exhale, draw in. And we're going to do one final one. Inhale, stretching out. Exhale, drawing in. And then maybe take a minute to rock those hips back and forth on the mat, walking them out. Beautiful. We're coming into a variation of Happy Baby. So you can grab both of your feet at the feet, the calves, the thighs, and just allow it to rock. Finding the option that works best for you. Maybe your happy baby is still. Maybe your happy baby moves. Beautiful. Release the feet. Come back into your ball. Beautiful. And we're going to release the left leg down on the mat, but we're going to still hold our right. Beautiful. Sending that left leg out long. Holding onto the right knee. And we're coming into Happy Baby again on this side. Seeing what it feels like to only hold your right foot or thigh or calf in Happy Baby with your one leg extended. And if that sensation feels too intense, you can continue to hold on to your knee, whatever your body is needing today. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring both knees together again, hugging them into a ball. We'll do the same thing on the other side. With the next inhale, stretching that right foot out long on the mat. And now we're just holding on to our left leg. And when you're ready, you can bring it into Happy Baby. Or if the sensation feels like it's needing something else on that side, you can pick any of the other variations. Hold your knee in. Breathing. And with the next inhale, we're going to bring both knees back into our chest again. And just walk out those hips. Beautiful. Amazing. Go ahead and allow your feet to come down to the mat. And then keep your left foot where it is and allow your right foot to stretch out. We're going to drop the left knee for our supine tree pose. Beautiful. Just allowing it to drop. Inhale, bring everything into a ball. And this time, allow the feet to plant again, but we're going to send the left foot out. And allow the right knee to drop to the side. Supine tree pose. Inhale, bring everything back up. Rock your knees back and forth one more time. Take any last movements that you need before we come into Shavasana. Maybe you stretch long one more time. Maybe you walk your feet and your hands to one side like a banana. If there's anything else your body is asking for, go ahead. Feel free to take that movement. And grab any props you would like to use for your Shavasana. Maybe you like to have a bolster underneath your knees. Maybe you like to have a blanket. Finding your perfect Shavasana. We will be in this resting pose for 5 minutes. I'll be here to guide you out. after you settled in, maybe taking a moment to check in with the body, check in with the shoulders, see if they're dropping a little way away from the ears. Checking in with the breath. Take some more of those deep breaths. See if you can make each one a little bit longer, and each exhale a little longer. Inviting in relaxation from the top of your head all the way down through your toes. Slowly beginning to invite movement back into your body. Maybe you wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Maybe you windshield wiper your feet back and forth, your legs. You're welcome to stay here as long as you would like, but if the rest of the day is calling you, maybe you gently start to push yourself up to an easy seat. Thank you all for taking out this time today to move, to engage in movement for your body, mind, and soul. I look forward to seeing you next time.